I'm fine, thank you.
Awesome. Your accent sounds almost Indian, but I'm not sure.
Nigerian.
Nigerian. Oh, but your accent doesn't sound Nigerian. Where's
No, I'm from Philippines, but I live in Nigeria and now I'm in UK.
Okay. That's why the accent sounded so like it was from, that Pacific area. I could tell, right?
Yes.
But nice to meet you. So nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I've met some Filipinos while I was in Nigeria. I know some Filipinos too. You guys are all over the world.
Yes, yeah. I was there for 8 years.
Oh, me too. I was there. I was in Nigeria 2014 to 2022.
Okay. I was there from 1984 for 8 years.
Wow.
I am 63 years old, so.
All right, Zinni, I got you. Welcome to the call.
Thank you.
All right, I'll glad to have you here.
Okay. Where are you from? Okay, it's Nigerian.
Yeah, I'm Jamaican first, and then I lived in the US for about 12 years, and then I lived in Nigeria for 8.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So I've had the privilege of blending different cultures.
my late husband was from Trinidad.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, my empathies where your husband transition is concerned. God's peace will be with you.
That was a long time ago.
And I lived in Trinidad for 3 months.
Oh, so, yeah.
Yeah, the doubles and the bus up shot, right? He's giving you try doubles, right?
Yeah.
You must have had doubles, all right, and some roti.
It's my first time to attend, so.
All right, welcome, Zenny. Have you ever traded before?
Yes, I have traded, and I didn't trade for the last 2 years.
Okay, all right. Well, you have traded using MetaTrader 4. And
yes.
All right, great. I think you're gonna love what
this is Gerard. This is my first time to. I've not traded before. This is my first time ever. I've not done
that's
anything.
Fine. That's fine. Newbies are absolutely welcome, Gerard. You do not have to have any trading experience whatsoever to benefit from this.
Yes.
In fact,
just treat me as a newbie.
I will, Zenny. And Gerard, what generally happens is that those people who do not have any experience generally do better than those who have trading experience. Generally, not everybody, but generally. Okay? Yeah, you don't have anything to unlearn. Those of us who have done trading before, we have some information that's not necessarily very useful. So thank you. All right. Okay, Ozo, where are you streaming from?
Yeah, this is okay. Based in Northern California.
Hey, okay, cool. Yeah. Are you the friend of Hyacinth?
Hyacinth, yes. Yeah.
All right, nice. Hyacinth, are you online? As I know he was supposed to join us.
Yeah, he stepped out briefly. I think he probably will join later.
All right, great. All right, wonderful. Okay, all right. Take a really, really good look at this, my friend. Really, really good look. All right, awesome. All right, I see we have a number of new people. So, okay, have you ever traded before? Have you ever tried trading?
No, but I'm involved with a group called CFX, so pretty much they do trading. Yes, on behalf of the people that are involved in it.
I understand that. I understand. I'm very familiar with the nature of what that is. All right, we're different from that. We empower people where we show people how to do it themselves in their own private accounts. So you have full control over your money, and we allow people to really learn something that allows them to have a skill set that we can earn money for the rest of our lives. So get a pen and a paper, pay close attention, okay, and I believe the information will be of great value to you.
Okay.
All right, Josephine Robert.
Hello,
where are you streaming from?
I'm streaming from London. UK.
Oh, awesome. Glad to have you on.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Welcome to the call. Which country are you originally from? You sound Africa.
Nigeria.
You're Nigerian. Oh, there's a Nigeria's big in the house today. Nigeria's outdoing Kenya and Uganda today, Esther. All right.
Only today. They are not allowed anymore. I'm going to be fighting for Kenyans.
Somebody in Nigeria. Somebody in Nigeria told somebody about what was going on. Because when Nigerians wake up to this, it's going to be a flood. I tell you. All right. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to the call. It's my absolute joy. I'm privileged to have you on. And okay, if you don't mind, as someone who's never traded before, be my co-pilot. You could stay unmuted if you'd like. And also, Zenny, you said you're almost in your golden years, not there yet, but Zenny, I'd love to have you unmuted as well, so you have a bit of trading experience.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All right, great. So we're gonna have a conversation, everyone. This is interactive. It's not a strict presentation only. It's really to bring value. I believe that those who embrace this that we're going to talk about right now, it will be your last bus stop for money. That's what my friend Bright in Nigeria said, and I agree with him. It will be your last bus stop when it comes to making money. And I mean that. Just tell you up front that this technology that I'm going to share with you, a gentleman bought it about 10, 11 months ago, and he made 1.4 million US dollars using it. All right, that's the biggest story we have. More than that by now. Another gentleman that bought it last year, October, so that's almost a year now. In October, he used the first month to learn how to use it. The second month, he practiced in our demo fake money account. He started in December 1 with $2,500, 2,500 US dollars. And he's now earned over $500,000. He's bought himself a Bentley. So many people are doing really well. Recently, Esther just got started, and you'll probably hear her speak on the line. Literally a little over 2 weeks ago, Esther got technology and has done really well with it, right? So, I'm really excited about that story from Esther, doing so well. And Esther, I'm gonna make you co-host so that you could help me keep people muted who should not be muted. But okay, will be unmuted along with Zenny. And then others unmute if you need to, but please stay muted for the purposes of this call. All right, so briefly, somebody heard me share a bit about who I am. Dr. Harry Benjamin is the name. I got started with this community as an affiliate. What is an affiliate? An affiliate is someone who markets the company to people and get paid commissions. I highly recommend that everyone get an affiliate package. Even if you want to get the technology alone, I still recommend getting an affiliate package. You could either get one for $168 or for $399, and that puts you in a position to market our company and earn bonuses. Like, for example, Bright. Bright got the package for $168, and he's now is collected already about $330, I believe, and this week I know he's going to collect another $125. That means that he's collected almost $400, and it's not even 3 weeks that he's been sharing this with other people. So he's earning enough money to cover his initial starting amount of $168, which he started off with. And that gives him money to be able to do other things, right? Like buy, purchase technology and all of that. You can take that route, or you can just go ahead off the bat and buy the technology that I'm going to share with you. But if you choose to help us to spread the word about our company, we'll pay you $500 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,000 per month, $5,000, $10,000, etc. Right? You'll be paid. Okay. All right. So let's roll into it. Let's roll into it. All right. So total that you can register with $168. So what is it that we sell? What is it that Xtreamfx Global Academy sells? Education. We offer an education on how to trade the world's financial markets and make money. You could literally tap into using your laptop or your phone. And okay, I know this will, we could go through the traditional ways of trying to access funding in the traditional ways, right? Sometimes we need to do that. But if you master the skill set, there are people who are accessing thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars from this ocean of money called the foreign exchange market, right? The foreign exchange market exchange is about 7.3. Somebody read this for me. Just read this section here. Somebody unmute. Zenny or OK, could you just read this section I highlighted in green? Can you see it? Could you read it out loud?
Yeah, learn about the $7.3 trillion. Oh, what is it again? Because my laptop is freezing. My laptop's freezing up.
Okay, that's all right. But learn about the $7.3 trillion foreign currency exchange through our trading videos, live online sessions with extreme educators, market forecasts, trading strategies, and trade ideas for educational purposes and personal development to help you learn. Okay, all right. Thank you, Zenny. All right, so here we are with education packages. You could pay $89 a month, $99 a month, $159 a month, right? We could pay any one of these three, okay? And enjoy a first-class level education. Now, this education package, let me just not gloss over it, all right? It gives us the opportunity to either receive, $89 per month entrepreneurial student. If you have a student ID, $99 a month. If you need to get, if you do not have a student ID, and then $159 a month if you do, all right? Okay, and then $599. What does $599 get us? It gets us the technology. It includes a $75 per month subscription for what I call signals, and I'll break down the difference between the two for us, right? So let's dive into the technology. Let's bring up the technology. If you've never traded before, like, okay, don't worry about it, right? There are many people who have never traded before who are now trading and making money, like the gentleman I mentioned that bought himself a Bentley. And last year he worked a regular job and he's now given up a six-figure job because he's been using this technology to make money rather than going through the traditional route of making money, okay? So this technology that I'm going to share with you is very powerful. Now it's connected to the world's financial markets. Over here to the left-hand side, we see all these letters and numbers. If we right-click here and click symbols, right? Right-click here and click symbols, okay? Then we're going to see FX majors, exotics, indices, energy, metals, cryptos, and futures and stocks, right? So let's just look at FX majors, for example, Australian dollar versus US dollar. Down here we have US dollar versus Japanese yen. Here we have New Zealand dollar versus US dollar. And then down here, energy, oil. You could be trading oil using your laptop and make money. Okay, you could be trading cryptocurrencies as well. Ethereum, Bitcoin, and so forth. You could be trading stocks like Facebook, Yahoo, Google, all from the comforts of a laptop and a phone, okay? All right, so with that said, somebody put the number 4 in the chat for me, please. Put 4 in the chat. Put the number 4 in the chat, if you could be so kind. Just put the number 4 in the chat. Put number 4 in the chat, okay? Put a number 4 in the chat. Thank you very much. That's all you're going to need to remember, 4 things. And I mean it. I'm not trying to simplify it. The developer of this technology, he designed it really for his sister that was suffering from epilepsy. She didn't have a way to hold on a job. So what he did was he designed a safe way for her to trade because, he was making a lot of money from trading. In fact, the first 5.5 years, Mr. Greger lost $26,000 trying to learn how to trade. $26,000 he lost to the market. And then after he became a very good trader, he's now owned several properties. One of the things he loves doing is he buys cars for family members and gives it to them. So a lot of that is going on. And I'm going to share with you why you could choose to be that philanthropic if you decided that you want to learn the skill and use this particular technology. Now, just to cross-reference, for those who have ever tried trading before, like Zenny, are you familiar with TradingView?
I heard, but I wasn't really using it.
All right, you weren't really using it. All right, okay. So those who have traded before would generally use TradingView. Now, happy am I that you will not have to use TradingView. Okay, you're not going to have to put in any lines on these charts. You're not going to have to come and know all what these buttons mean and everything over here. You are literally going to be able to just simply, in very simple terms, you're going to be able to use this technology on your screen. You'll download MetaTrader 4 on your laptop, and then by downloading it on your laptop, you'll be able to download it on your laptop, and you're going to be able to add these what are called indicators, right? You're going to be able to add indicators to your MetaTrader 4, all right, that you purchased. Now the indicators, this is the price, just show it to you. That's right here, right? $599, but it includes a scanner. So you pay $599 for a 1-year license to have your MetaTrader 4 look like this. All right, so OK has never traded before. Zenny has tried trading. So OK, let me show you a simple winning trade. All right, OK, I'm going to show you a simple winning trade. Now, Zenny, what it is that you really want to find out to be able to make money from trading? What is it that you really want to find out about looking at this chart? What information do you really need to know in order to make money from a trade?
The trend.
The trend, right. So if it's going up, what type of trade would you do? If it's going up like this?
Buy.
Buy. Well, if it's going down like this, what type of trade would you try to do? Sell. All right, so looking at the chart right now, based on, I know you haven't traded in a while, but just based on your memory of what you knew, right? Is it easy to take a buy? Because when it looks like it's going up here, right? If we get in here, into the trade right here, by the time we get into the trade, it starts to turn around and we could end up losing money. Is that right?
Yes.
And then if we think we're going to try to sell and then it turns around again and it goes back up, we would have lost money, right?
Yes.
All right. So what's important to know is that we need information that's going to assure us that the market is either going to go up or it's going to go down. That's what traders really need to know. So, okay, here's the deal. Without understanding the details of trading, you'll be able to right click here, click trading, click new order, put an order in at the right time. And literally, if it's the correct information and you do it according to the rules of the system, there's some rules as to how this is supposed to be used, you could literally end up making money, all right? So Zenny, who has some trading experience, let's look at these 4 things along with OK. And tell me, OK, if you could see this, right? So let's start here on the left side. I'm going to be more on this left side than I am on the right side. So I'm making the right side a little smaller, all right? So I'm on the left side of the screen. So where my mouse is, okay? Where my mouse is, above it, there's this red line moving up and down. It's kind of wavy. It's called a moving average, right? Can you see that line? Zenny, yes. Can you see that okay?
Yes.
Okay, do you see this red wavy line?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, Zenny sees it. Okay, are you still with us?
Yes, yes.
Okay, you can see that.
No,
all right.
I'm tired of doing 2 things at the same time. It's okay.
I hear you. All right, so below the red line, these are called candlesticks. The red and the green are called candlesticks, okay? All right, so below the red line are the candlesticks. Now, this is where what's called price. Wherever these sticks are at a particular point in time, it's the price of this particular asset that you could purchase at that particular time, okay? So at this point, the candles were below the red line. Can we agree on that, okay, and Zenny?
Yes.
Right, it's below. Okay, do you now see these candles, let's say they move 5 minutes at a time, for 5 minutes, a new one pops on the screen. But can you see this green up arrow popping on the screen?
Yeah.
Great. Do you see the green up arrow, Zenny?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see the green up arrow?
Yeah.
All right, great. Okay, next so there are 2 things that we look for. The next thing we're gonna look for after we see the green up arrow is that these 5 indicators down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, need to be all green. Zenny, okay, at the end of the screen here, this white thin line at the edge, are all of these 5 green at the edge? Yes or no? No, right. So we're gonna wait every 5 minutes a new candle comes on and we wait until everything turns green. Is everything green now?
Yes.
Okay, now Zenny, based on your experience with trading, based on the fact the market is pushing down like this, doesn't it look like a good time to try for a sell rather than a buy?
Yes.
Right. Now here's the thing. This is called a fake out, right? It's called a fake out. That's what the banks do. They push the market in this direction. A lot of traders, in fact, 99% of retail traders bite on these moves, believing they're going to get a sell and end up losing money because the market is really not going in a sell direction. It's really a buy. So the green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is saying it's a buy market, it's not a sell market. So when this fourth level turns to red, can you see that the fourth level is now turned to red? Yes. From the bottom? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so can you see this little red dot?
Yes, I can.
Right. So there are 4 things we have identified. The price was below the red line. The green arrow popped up on the screen. Everything here is green. And then this turns red. Okay? This turns red. That's the 4th thing. All right. So with that done, okay, this is your permission to go ahead and put in on what's called a buy stop. So we're going to put a buy stop a little bit above here, a little bit above all this up and down, right? So we're putting a buy stop up here. Now, what a buy stop is, okay, it's an order that we're going to give to our financial broker to say, if the candles turn around and start coming up, open a trade for us. And then Zenny, we're going to go for 1, 2, or 3 pips as a beginner. Now, Zenny, let me ask this. Right now, the price is below, right? Right now, the candles are red. You could see they're pushing down. The price is below the red line, right? Where the candles are. Now, if it turns around and goes back up, would we win the trade? Yes. All right. But if it keeps going down, it's a buy stop. Now, a buy stop means it's a pending order, which means it's not going to be activated unless the market turns around and goes up. Okay. Yeah. So let's look and see what happened. If it really went down or it went up. What happened? What happened right after? Zenny? It went up. What happened? Okay.
You mean the areas with the green?
Yes. Can we see that it went through our 2 lines? Went up. Right. So this is a powerful technology that you and I have access to, because it's giving us accurate data on what it is that we could do. All right. So let's look at US 30 quickly. I'm going to look at US 30 very quickly. Right. And I'm going to go to on the 5-minute chart. Let's go to the end because I saw this message coming earlier on. Based on what we just spoke about, Zenny, these colors here, green, 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 red, green, that we're seeing right here. What type of trade would we do based on what we just, a buy, right? So let's now look at the scanner and then look at how powerful this is. So what happened is that I got a message from the scanner a little bit before the call. I wasn't able to take the trade, but just before the call, you could see it says US 30 right here, buy, right? On the 5-minute, you could see down here below M5, all right? So US 30, it called it out. All right, so the system sent a message. Anybody who has a system would have gotten an email if you selected to get an email for US 30. And US 30, do you know what US 30 is? Okay. Have you ever heard of the Dow Jones Industrial Average in the United States of America?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the top 30 stocks in America, right? The top 30 companies. That's the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So at a little earlier today, a little bit before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the system sent out a message that we could take a buy on US 30, all right? So let's look and see what happened after that. So if anybody who took that trade, they would have put in their line right there, and they could have gone for a few pips, right? Could have gone for 1, 2, 3 pips. And, when you're trading US 30, I'll tell you, right? If you caught this, right? Somebody come off mute who knows these pips and tell me how many pips is that trade that the system just called out in the US 30. Can anybody see that number in the middle? 48. Does anybody know how many pips that is on a US 30? Anyone? Esther?
Anybody trading US 30?
Yeah, anybody who trades US 30. Because I know a lot of people are afraid of it. Okay, go ahead. How many pips is that was on this 5-minute trade?
Do you know, I didn't check because I was trying to manage the flow. Some people making some noise. I didn't see the update, yeah.
That's 48.89 pips, right? Yep. On this 5-minute trade. And if you're a good trader, you'd have taken it down here. You'd have literally taken that trade down here. All right, let's delete this line. Now let's look at how many folks. So Esther, could you tell me, this is 53 pips on US 30. How many minutes did it take to win that trade after the message came? How many minutes did it take to get to the top here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Above 1, 2, 3. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to get to the top.
Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this is a 5-minute chart, actually. So these are 5-minute chart.
15 minutes.
So 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody traded $1 per pip on this trade, how much would they have earned? 53 points.
53.
Yeah. 53 what? If they traded $1 per pip or point.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, great. What if somebody traded $10 per point? How much would they earn?
515 minutes.
515 minutes. What if they traded $100 per point? How much would they earn?
5,000 in 15 minutes.
$5,000 on one transaction in how many minutes, Esther?
15, 1-5.
1-5. And where did we get the information on what to trade and when to trade it?
From the safety trade setup and the scanner.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's that simple. I know it sounds hard in the beginning to like, really? But ladies and gentlemen, many of us are right now taking these trades. Many of us are taking these trades. But some of us, and by the way, to trade US 30, you have to have a big account, like $2,000 and higher. Okay. Most brokers won't let you trade US 30 unless you have a very big account. Okay. All right. But ladies and gentlemen, understand this. Look at this trade. It didn't even have any pullback. Look at that trade. Okay. If there's any trader out there, right? Zenny, can you see this? Can you see this, Zenny? Yeah. It's a buy with almost zero pullback. I'm not saying all of the trades are like that, but a lot of them I've seen without any pullback on the trade. And that's just one, and just calling out US 30 on that time frame. Okay, and if we went to NAS 100, I'm sure there's a similar, okay, NAS didn't show one on the 5-minute, but maybe it showed one on the 1 minute. Let's see if it did on the 1 minute chart. Yeah, NAS had one on the 1 minute chart. Okay, you could see the buy on the 1 minute chart for NAS, right? Green, 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 red, green. Okay, you could see right here, right? You could have entered that trade right here. And right now, you'd have been up 38 pips on NAS. Okay, if you had the system to call this out for you. And you had 2 entries. You had one here and one here. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a powerful, powerful season, powerful time for us. You know, this is a blessing that we have here in having a system that can give us this type of data. So let's look at, you know, so we looked at the system, using the system, and let's look at the scanner, and, you know, and then we take some questions, and we're pretty much done. Okay, so what the scanner does, it gives us indices, right? So the scanner gives us these indices. These are messages that it sends to us that tells us what we could trade. You could trade the stocks, you could trade Forex pairs, currency pairs, like right now it's calling out these currency pairs, Australian dollar versus Canadian dollar on the 1 minute time frame, US dollar versus Canadian dollar on the 1 minute time frame. So the system sends you that message, right? So if you have the scanner, it sends you the message, it tells you, go to Australian dollar, Canadian dollar right now to see what's happening. So we come over to our technology, and then right away we look for AUDC, CAD, right? We look for Australian dollar, Canadian dollar in this list. We found it here. We're going to put it here, right? And the spread is not too bad. We're going to put it here, and we're going to put it here. And then we're going to look on it on the 1 minute, on the 5 minute. We're going to put the 5 minute on the left-hand side, and we're going to put the 1 minute on the right-hand side, all right? So on the one minute on the right-hand side and the 5 minute on the left-hand side, all right? And then we're going to see if it's a trade that we can get into, okay? And this market is selling on very aggressively. So I think we're going to end up with what's called a broken back here. Maybe we will, maybe we won't, but it's shooting up back quite quickly. Oh, wow. The trade, if you know, we would have to be very fast to catch this trade, right? You could see that the trader is already winning. If anybody could see that with their eyes, you could see that the trade is already a winning trade. Can anybody see that? Right? Yeah. But we're late. Okay. Yeah. We should have put Zenny, we should have put in our entry here, and we could have gone for 1, 2, 3 pips, but we're too late to catch that move. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So I didn't call this the system. So for those who are traders, this is invaluable. For those who already know how to trade, you should understand how powerful this is, because this is happening real time. This is not, this is the live market. This is a 1 minute chart on Australian dollar, Canadian dollar that I just put on the screen, and you saw what happened there, right? You saw what happened there with that trade, okay? Okay, all right, let's look. The other one most likely is gone already. There's two of them that was called out. So US dollar, Canadian dollar. Let's look at that one to see what's happening with that one. So those are some quick moves in the market at almost close of market, because the market is about to close right now. And our system is still calling out trades just before the market closed. Maybe this one might end up moving as well. See, it was sold off. You see green, 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 red, green. And this, and also it happened here earlier, a little earlier. You could see that green, 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 red, green. You could see that it bought up, gave you an opportunity for a buy. And then this is a late move. You know, maybe it will move the same way the other one just did. You put that entry line here, and you go for 1, 2, 3 pips. So if it shoots back up, you could catch that move. You could put that in your demo, guys, and see what happens. Intermediate level traders, advanced level traders, you know, you jump. In fact, this is out. This is what it's a dirty buy. But you know, there's some training you will see from the developer that will show you how to take this trade that will give you more pips. Okay, but I won't get into that today. I'm just simply sharing with us that we have the scanner. The scanner sends you the messages, tells you when the setup has happened, whether it is on indices, currency pairs, cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Ethereum. It's never been wrong since January on cryptocurrency, right? Stocks and you know and so forth. Now, for those who do not want to be on the charts, you do not want to sit down. See it's going up. I'm going to leave it there. But I want to show something else here and here. If you do not want to sit down and mark up charts, or not mark up, but sit down and analyze the chart and do the 1 minute, 5 minute trades, and you do not have the flexibility for that, you work a job, you're unable to do that, right? Then here's what you do. Go to 1 hour, 4 hour time frames. Now, each of these candles take a full 1 hour to form, okay? They take a full 1 hour to form. Now we're looking at USD Canadian dollar, right? Here's a 1 minute buy. Can you see that on the screen here, Zenny? Green, 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 red, green. Can we see that's a buy opportunity right here? Can we see that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a 1 hour chart. So this would take, each of these candles take a full hour. So how long would it have taken for you to earn money from here to, let's say, here when it started pulling back, right? That's 37 pips. How long would it have taken for you to be able to have done that? From here, because each of these, you know, if you exited on a second candle, so that's 1 hour and another hour. So you could have put this in, gone about your business, come back and check it an hour or two later to see where everything is. Okay, and you could see that you could have exited any one of these candles here. For those who understand that, you could have exited on any one of these candles here. Okay. All right. Now, what about a bigger asset? Because when you do this 1 hour trade on something like, let's look at the US 30 or NAS 100. A lot of people love trading NAS 100, and you're doing 4 hour trades. So each of these candles take 4 full hours to form. Okay. Here's a 4 hour trade. What type of trade would we do here, Zenny? Green, 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 red, green. What type of trade would we put in?
Buy.
A buy. All right. So we'll put a buy order here. And let's look at what happened. What happened here, Zenny?
Yeah,
Esther, Esther, could you tell Zenny how many pips she would have won? Did you win this trade?
I cannot read properly.
Neither can I.
Would you have won this trade, Zenny?
Of course. Hey, hallelujah. This is what I want.
Right. How many pips is that in the middle? How many pips is that?
I can't see
Esther.
the numbers. I can't see the numbers in.
I can't see.
Could you tell us? That's 764 pips, guys. 764 on this move from here to here. And this would have started on, and those of us who have been here before, you know, we call this out on the 11th of July. Okay? We you know, so this is a recent trade. And here's another one that happened. We call this one out the other day as well. And not we, but the system is calling it out. All right, and I know it's the 4 hour chart is starting to look like it might change into a sell, right? We'll give you opportunities for sells. Man, this is just amazing, all right? That we have this privilege of being able to do this. So, Esther, how much money would somebody earn if they won 760 points from here to here, right? With a $10 per point or $10 per pip trading account? How much would they earn?
7,600.
Yes, 7,600 from one trade that you didn't identify. The system gave you the information. It's simply that you had an understanding of how to put it in. You're going to put right below here what's called your stop loss. So you'd have risk the money between here to here on that trade, all right, just in case it came back and hit your stop loss, right? You're going to put it like a little bit below here so that you have some breathing room and allow the trade to move. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what's been going on. So you have an opportunity to do that, 7,000. But there are people who will be able to put $100 per point in a trade. And $100 per point times 700. How much money would the person earn from here to here, Esther?
76,000.
Yes, $76,000. Ladies and gentlemen, please understand the power of what we have. What we have here is designed to help us to earn millions. This is like a money printing machine that you're going to have at your own convenience. You're going to have this literally at your own disposal. What you need to do is just to learn how to use the system. And once you've learned how to use the system, ladies and gentlemen, it's game on. All right, game on. So this spot broke, the green turned red, so you no longer wait for that trade. So this is an invalid trade. You just simply delete the trade and move on to the next one. All right, move on to the next one. You would not have been in the trade because this is a broken block and there's a special way to trade that. Okay, so those are those people who say, man, I can't sit down in front of the computer. You just put the trade in. It takes sometimes days for it to get here, okay? Because when you put the trade in down here, that was July 11th. When it got up to this point where it started pulling back down like this, you could have exited here. This should have been July 17, so that would take you pretty much 6 days. Or you could have jumped out of the trade here. That would have been July 20, right? So literally from July 11th to July 20, depending on the size of your trading account, you could have let this trade run. And this is just one asset, NAS. You could be doing this on gold, you could be doing this on silver, you could be doing this on oil, you could be doing this on a stock like Facebook, Google, Yahoo, right? You could do it on all of those and do it from the comforts of your phone and your laptop. So man, I'm just fired up like crazy, right? So any questions? Before we take any questions, Esther, do you mind just sharing, how do you feel? Just share briefly your story, because I know you've just been here a little over 2 weeks, but how do you feel about this technology? How do you feel about this, being invited to be a part of this journey with us?
Well, I think for me is the fact that I've been struggling to find this kind of an opportunity that will make my life easier. I don't want to be spending all days looking at the trading view with the charts. I have this system giving everything on my own hands. It's like you have been really wanting to find the right bus to take you home. And then you've been waiting, and there it comes, all at the same time, the scanner, the system. So I can tell you, like today, if I give you an example, I've been doing a setup because I'm using a complicated trading system. And last week I was trying to get all that sorted. And this week, today I started the week. And within a few minutes, when I woke up in the morning, I was trading UK markets. And I managed to get my money in the morning before I went whatever I wanted to do during the day. Then the New York market opens. There is the food. I'm selecting which currencies or which instruments I need to trade. And you can make easily, if you are concentrating and you're just following this system, easily $1,000 a day. A day. This is consistent, and I'm very new to the system. So you can imagine I'm using a new system that I'm learning, and 1,000 is nothing now. 1,000 a day, guys, is nothing.
How much is your capital, Esther? Esther, how much is your capital?
Who is that? I'm trading. I'm actually, I have a bigger account because I'm using a funded account, if you understand what that means.
How much are you?
But yeah, no. I'm using a very different capital because it's a funded account. But ignore that. When I'm trading, I use the lowest lot size I can, especially when you're learning. So I'm not talking about exaggerating the lot size. Pardon?
The question is, if we do a $1,000 income for one day, how much is the capital?
How much is the capital that I have in my account?
Yeah, to get the $1,000 for one day.
I'm using, because I'm not using the whole potential of my account, but I don't want to say the money, because with this system, you can work from where you are. You can start even with $100. So I don't want to mention a figure and then someone here, he feels like, oh, this is not for me. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
But so therefore you,
yes,
you
that's
should
correct. So the question, the better answer.
Yes, yes.
Or the better question is not the capital. Is what is our lot size? What's our average lot size?
It depends on the lot size and the capital.
Right, because your lot size your capital will determine the lot size that you could use.
Exactly. So,
right. So it's the lot size that we should be asking, and not how much capital. So what's the average lot size that you?
The average lot size I'm using is 0.5.
All right, so 0.5, and 0.5 on currency pairs or 0.5 on indices.
0.5. I'm using that on the UK market currencies.
So currency pairs, guys. So it means that she's trading $5 per pip. Okay, so $5 per pip. So that means that if she did $1,000 per day, just divide $1,000 by $5, and it tells you how many pips she would have been able to win using the system. And then therefore, if you're trading $1 per pip or 10 cents per pip, obviously that would reduce the amount of money you could have earned. But to trade 0.5 to trade $5 per pip, you know, some brokers are going to require you to have a few $1,000s in your account, you know, for them to allow you to trade $5 per pip. Okay.
And can I just say something, Doc? I think that's Zina who was asking. When you have a system like this, there is a time actually I have traded from under $400, and within 2 months I managed to get £34,000 or US dollars, and I started with under $400. Some of the people in this group knows that we used to have a trading group together. So when you have a system, but the system we are using now is no longer there. So now with this kind of system, you can make much more. From where you are, you start from where you are, and the sky is the limit.
Exactly. So if you just start with $200 or $100, it doesn't matter, because you could start with a very small lot size like 0.01, which is 10 cents per pip, and then take your time and build it up. Or if you can afford to put more money in your trading account, you could start with a larger lot size. Well, thank you for that, Zenny. I hope it helps you.
I just didn't want to mislead people who are especially new by just saying, I wouldn't say that I'm making 1,000, but not telling how much pip and how much capital I would do out of integrity. That's all.
All right, thank you for that. Yeah, I understand. So $1,000, and here's why it's feasible to make $1,000 trading using the system. Here's why. Normally, what Esther would normally have to do is to come here to TradingView and mark up this chart. Now, for her to trade 5 different assets, she would have to mark up 5 different charts. It takes time to mark up the charts and study them. Now, what the system does is forget about all of that. All the system is really helping us, not all, but the main thing that is helping us to do is to give us the setup. So instead of us having to go and study this chart called TradingView, we forget about it. Scrap TradingView. And what it does, it sends you messages. Let's look at the crypto segment here. You probably will see the red arrow here. See, ZEC US dollar. So normally I'd have to go mark up the chart for ZEC US dollar, but instead I have it here available to me. And all I have to do is to throw it on the screen. It's not here on the, yes, here it is, ZEC US dollar. I put one on the 5 minute, I put one on the 1 minute. And you can see, can you see, Zenny, what type of trade is this set up for? Red, 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 green, red. What type of trade would I be looking to do?
I'll sell in the end, but
right. So I'll be looking to do a sell, right? So I'll be looking to do a sell trade, right? So this is the power of it. Instead of me having to go to TradingView and mark up ZEC USD, which I probably wouldn't even know it existed, the system sent me the message to tell me there's a sell opportunity here. And if it comes down, if it reverses and comes down and puts me into the trade, I could collect a few pips and make some money. And then the system sends me another message. Let's say it sends me another message now. Let's check out we could check out the last 10 Forex pairs, right? We could see the last 10 Forex pairs the system called out. All right, so the last one was Euro GBP, a sell stop. The system called it out. We could go quickly look at Euro GBP to see what happened over here, all right? quickly look at Euro GBP to see what happened over here. Euro GBP, Euro GBP, Euro GBP. Okay. All right. So here you could see that the trade was called out by the system right here. Can you see that, Zenny? Right?
Yes.
Red, 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 green, red. What type of trade would we be looking to do?
Yes, sell.
Did the market sell right after that?
It still went down.
Yes, right. Let's look at the next one down below that. That the system sent us the data on USD JPY and a buy stop. The system said there's an opportunity for a buy stop on USD JPY. So let's put USD JPY on the chart quickly, but we're too late for it. What type of trade was this? Right? Green, 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 red, green. What type of trade was that?
Buy.
Buy. Did the market buy up? It's not done yet, but is it buying up?
Not yet.
It hasn't crossed the trade line, but it started to buy back up, right? It started. All right, well, we're not going to stay here to look at that. Let's look at another one. GBP, JPY, buy stop again. All right, let's just quickly throw it on here and see if it bought up. All right. And then look at that. Look at that. All right. Okay. All right. What happened? What? This is a dirty buy, right? It's a dirty one because it's green, 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 red, green, and then this broke and turned red. But you could still see that it was a winning trade. So an intermediate level and advanced level person would have stayed in this trade. And we won't talk about why today, but you could see that the trade still went above the trade line and went up. Is that correct, Zenny?
Yep.
All right, let's do another one, last one, AUD-CAD, the system that's the fourth one in the last 10 on Forex pairs that the system called out. So AUD-CAD, let's put it here, all right, and just quickly look at that. And look at what happened. What happened here? You can see what happened here, right? Green, 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 red, green. What type of trade was that?
Wait.
All right. Yeah, and we see that it went up, and it came down again. All right, gave you another chance. So entry went back up again. So this gave you 2 chances to make money. So that's the power of it. It's a simple, clean system that you could buy, have it for yourself. I recommend that you invite people to come here tomorrow. Same time we do this Monday to Saturday, 4 p.m. We also have a corporate presentation at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Sundays, we do one at 5 p.m. Eastern. And we come on here, myself, my partner, Ms. Bridget Buckner. I know soon Miss Esther Put will be doing some presentations as well.
When? Gosh.
Absolutely, right? Because this is amazing. You could narrow this down to one asset, 2 assets, 3 assets, it just depends on you. But it's a simple, easy to use system of colors. If you could identify red and green and you're not colorblind, I believe you can make money. All right. Any final questions before we jump off? Any final questions before we jump off? Thank you, Zenny, for helping me. Thank you as well, OK, for helping me. I really appreciate that. Thank you, OK. I hope it was clear.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, my question is, it's my first time to see this kind of trading.
You don't mind telling me your name, because your name is not shown on here. Your name shows as numbers.
Ali.
Ali.
Yeah.
All right. Which country are you originally from?
I'm in the UK now.
Okay, you're in the UK right now. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. So how I can if I don't have any experience or I mean anything, how I can benefit this kind of project or this kind of trading?
All right. So you would be like the gentleman Phil that had no experience trading. He bought it. He practiced with it, learned how to use it, watched the video, the training video. He attended the training with the developer. And his second month practicing a fake demo account, fake money account, not real money. It's called a demo.
Yeah.
And then the third month, he put $2,500 in his trading account. And that was December 1 last year. I know he's made over $500,000. All right. So there's many people who did not have any knowledge whatsoever about trading, who bought it, learned how to use it, and have made money. So you won't be the first.
Okay. Thank you. Then
you're welcome, sir.
Can I have some recording that I can watch, because I didn't understand.
Again, absolutely. And we do tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be 2 p.m. in UK on Facebook. Let me type it in the chat, the name of our YouTube channel, Xtreamfx Global LLC, right? Join us at that time. You'll see the master traders using the system online and just giving out trades for free. All right, so tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, right, on this link. Okay, so join us. I'll be on there with them. And 2 or 3 people, Josephine, buying. 2 or 3 people coming together and buying it. The problem is that it's on one laptop, so you won't have the technology on 2 laptops. So you won't be able to see. It's gonna. One person has to be doing the trading, and if you want to try to tell a friend that there's a trade now, do this now, then you'll have to figure that out. But the technology is basically only on one laptop. So if people come together and purchase it, that's fine. But one main person is going to control it.
Can I ask a question, please, Doctor?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Can I use my own broker anyway? Any broker? Or do I have to use your broker's recommended broker?
All right. So you can use your broker to trade. Okay. So that's your prerogative. You use your broker to trade. Now, to set up the technology, you'll have to use either Hugo's Way or Xtreamfx just to set it up on your laptop, because it's designed to work with those 2 brokers.
Oh, so if I use
any broker.
If I use IC Markets, won't it work? Will it not work? The scanner?
Yes. No, the scanner works independent of your broker. So this scanner is sending you a message on AUDCH, right? 1 minute sell stop, okay? Let me take this off mute. 1 minute sell stop. So the system calls it out and sends you an email, or you'll hear an announcement on your computer, and then you go over to your technology and bring up AUDCH, right? Now, if you bring it up here, then once you see, okay, yes, I want to get into this cell, right? I want to get into this cell. Then you choose your entry. You could see your entry here, right? You could choose your entry here. Let's say choose here for your entry, okay? And then you're going to choose up here for your stop loss. So you go ahead and put that into IC Markets on your laptop or your phone. Or you'd get the data from here as to what to go and put into your IC Markets. Is that clear?
Yeah. What's the advantage of using your own recommended broker?
The advantage is that when you see the trade here, you just right-click, click trading, click new order, and you put the trading right here, and then you could handle the trade. What I love about it is that it gives you the flexibility to handle the trade, right? Oh, the market is closed, so I can't open it. But it gives you the opportunity to put in the trade. So you put in the trade down here, and then once you put in the trade, you can be on the screen. You can move your entry. You can drag it down, drag it up. When it enters the trade, you can go ahead and put in your, come up here and put in your stop loss. So it gives you more flexibility when you're trading on the laptop rather than, you're trading with your other instrument. That's a convenience issue for me. So it's kind of faster and more, just more efficient. That's the main benefit.
How is the spread of your recommended brokers compared to IC Market? Because their spread is very...
It depends on the asset, but Hugo's Way is pretty decent. They're fair. The spreads aren't bad, to be sincere with you. The spreads aren't terrible. But I know what you mean, okay? But you can put at this time of the day, the spreads are like there. But generally, you'll see a spread ranging from a half a pip, like 0.6 pip on indices, to when the market is open, like not open, but when the market, like London session is on, New York session is on, you'll see a pip and a half, a pip, right? Now, when you're out of market hours, like now, the spread widens, okay? Is that clear?
Yeah. And the other thing is, sorry, Ali, I call you back again. You said, I don't know the timing, you said UK time?
Yeah, 2 p.m. tomorrow on that channel I just put in the chat. 2 p.m. UK time, that's 9 a.m. Eastern time. Right? If you go onto YouTube now and look up the channel and just like it, or click notifications, it will send you a message when it's ready.
Oh,
okay. So James says he has compared the broker and he's discovered that Hugo's Way is better than the broker he was using before. That's what James just put in the chat. I don't know if you want to jump off mute, James, and make reference to that.
But does it work for because Hugo's Way is the U.S. market, right? Does it work in the UK?
Hugo's Way is not a U.S. broker. They're in Eastern Europe.
Are they? You can put
you can fund them with crypto.
Are they UK? FCA
yeah, you could fund them with crypto. You could fund them with crypto. So you could pretty much use them from most countries because they allow funding with crypto. There's also wire transfer. Some countries you could do wire transfer to and from them, but crypto in and crypto out is Bitcoin, right? Or Instacoins. But Bitcoin is the favorite method of funding and withdrawing.
Okay, they're not regulated Hugo's Way.
They're regulated in some countries. I don't know if they're regulated in the UK. I could not answer that. But there are regulated broker there, and plus they're an A-book broker.
In St. Vincent and Grenadine.
Okay, and they're also an A-book broker. So I've been using them for quite a while, and many people have been using them for years. And they've been fine. But feel free to use the broker that's regulated in your country because you do not have to change your broker.
Okay, that's good to know.
Can I just say something to Zina? Zina?
Yes.
I know what you mean. I'm not for me to get my setup with the indicators. I just registered with Ego's Way or Xtreamfx, and then I only loaded just a little bit of money to have a live account, but I'm not using that platform. So you can use the broker that you are feeling very comfortable, but for the sake of these indicators, set them all up there, and then you can decide what to do, which broker you want to use.
Okay, thank you, my dear.
That's all right, sis.
I can tell Zenny's gonna kill this thing.
Pardon?
Going for it.
Yeah, because I'm researching and doing KYC as you tell me. You see,
I can tell.
It's all good,
like
man.
that.
It's all good. We have a blessing here, and the system is a blessing. So I'm very grateful for it. Very grateful for it.
One more question: will this eventually be set up online?
The event, when you say, you mean like the presentations?
No,
we do have boot camps. We do have a boot camp coming up at the end of September, but it's in California. So if you could fly over and be with us, where we're going to be with the master traders and
where in California?
The event, I could get the link and send it to Esther to send it on to you, so that you could get registered. Event. It's in California at the end of September. I think it's the 29th and 30th. I'm guessing the date though. I don't remember. Bridget, if you're out there and you have the link, or Mark or Joan, if you have the link, you could put the link in the chat for us. That would be great.
No, I'm just thinking that if this scanner can be set online, because it's not.
The scanner is online. The scanner is not technology. Is a website. So this is
okay. Do I use it on my mobile phone?
Yes, you could put it on your phone, your tablet. This is a website, so you could have this. You could have this on any device. You could see the URL up here, but you will not be given access until you have purchased the Safe to Trade product. But you could go here and you could bring it up on your laptop or your phone right now.
But I thought that there is a device or machine that
this one doesn't work on a phone. You have to put this on a Windows-based laptop. It doesn't work on Mac. So this part of what you're going to need to function will not be on a phone or on a MacBook or it has to be on a Windows laptop or desktop, Windows only.
All right. So if I'm just out in the park and I don't have my laptop with me, I won't be able to work on my mobile.
You could do any desk. Some people do that where they download AnyDesk on their mobile and they control their laptop from their phone.
All right. Okay. Well,
we have Gerard. Oh, sorry. Gerard is raising his hand.
Automated trading, doctor?
Say that one more time, please.
You have an automated trading?
No, we don't.
All right.
Thank you.
That's very helpful.
You're welcome, Zenny. Let's make some money, man. All right. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Any questions from anybody else?
Gerard has been raising his hand.
Gerard, please go ahead, Gerard. Gerard, my friend from Nigeria. Gerard, you could unmute yourself now. Okay.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah, I just want to know if you have a kind of a WhatsApp group for people who are listeners.
We do have a Telegram group that when you become a member, you join it. The Telegram group for our community, and also some of our partners do have WhatsApp groups that keep people up to date. But you feel free, Gerard, to come back here tomorrow, Wednesday. You could come and review this presentation as many times as you need to feel comfortable to go ahead and get, and go ahead and make a move to purchase your technology and to, become a part of our community.
2 p.m. tomorrow?
Same time, same. You're in the UK, right? Or is it Ireland, you said, or UK?
Yeah, that's okay.
Right. So that's at, what time is that? That's 9 o'clock your time. Whatever time you came on here, same time tomorrow. So I think it's 9 o'clock UK time.
Okay.
Yeah, and then to join us, everyone, I recommend that you join as an affiliate. You pay $168. You will pay $99 a month. It'll give you access to the education. You'll be able to, for those people like OK and those people who know very little about trading, you're going to need to register with that package because you're going to need to be able to come in and watch these videos, right? Let me show you the library quickly. And so you're going to need this part for those who are new to trading, because you're going to need to understand the language. You're going to need to understand how to count pips. All right. So over here, where it says affiliate members, once you're registered, you now have access to the FX library and the archives from the live classes. And you'll also have the opportunity to go to live classes with master traders. So if you come down here, it says live classes up here, London, Asia, and New York session. And then Forex Academy has beginner, intermediate, and advanced sections. So beginners, like OK, you need to go through these videos over and over until you get an understanding of the language. All right. So what is Forex? Why Forex? Trading basics. All right. Who trades Forex? Why become a trader? Trading times and sessions. Forex versus stocks. Currency pairs. Set up demo account. Trade accounts. Leverage lot size. What is a pip? You'll understand bearish and bullish markets. So you get to understand the fundamentals, and then you'd be able to start using the technology more efficiently. Wow. Okay, market, that's market close, right? It's crazy drop, right? Do that stuff behind the doors. All right. So you'll be able to, you'd have all of that. And then, let me see, go back here. So you pay $168 to register, the $99 a month. It gives you access to this platform. And then $75 a month gives you this scanner so that you have these messages that come to you. Like we have 1 trade, 2 trades, 3 trades, 4 trades. And, Esther obviously has trading experience. So, she's be able to, in a short time frame, she's already, so have you done over $1,000 in a day in your live account yet, Esther? I know you did $600 the first day.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about demo anymore. This is live.
All right, no problem. I try to get into your business, right?
What are you talking about? No more demo.
You're going to take me and Bright. Bright, Esther's going to take you and I to dinner in the UK, right? When we get over there.
Anytime. Nyama choma.
Esther, are you in the UK?
I'm in Devon, yes, darling. Are you near Devon? You can join me.
No, I'm
here.
in London.
Londoners. You are here. We have to wake up in the morning. We milk the cow before we make a cup of tea.
I'll come and visit you. Esther, I'll come and visit you.
Come and visit me anytime. We trade all day, okay?
Yeah. Yes. No,
I'm telling you, this is going to be one of the most explosive years over the next 12 months, guys. This is going to be sweet. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be wonderful. Just understand that we're going to make a lot of money together. All right. For those who join us. Okay. Because, you know, this is a great movement. So you join as an affiliate. That's our recommendation. Either 168 or 399, and then buy your safe trade technology. Build your team, earn some commissions so that we can pay you money from our company by you bringing other friends and family to join us. Some of you will go straight and buy your technology, and that's fine. Some of you may want to only buy the safety trade because you already are a trader. You already know how to trade. You can go ahead if you want and buy this alone. But I think it's selfish not to tell other people. So you're better off joining as an affiliate and then also share it with friends and family and buy your technology. Okay? $5.99 for a 1-year license, $75 a month for the scanner. So $5.99, you get your laptop set up like this so you can simply and easily read your charts. And then $75 a month gives you the scanner that sends you almost 2,000 trades in a day. So that's why in minutes, Esther is saying now, going forward, within a few minutes to an hour during the peak trading times, a trader who understands what they're doing, learns how to use the system, follows the rules, you know, don't break them. If you have a big enough account, you could do $1,000 a day. If you have a big enough account, that's important to know, right? And it means that you'll have to be able to trade a lot size of 0.0, 0.5, or a lot size of 1. And you have to have a very big account to trade a lot size of 1, right? $100, $200 accounts is not going to work, okay? Just telling you up front. Brokers won't even allow you to put the order.
Can you go back to the affiliate?
Can I say something else,
Doctor?
Okay, I'm hearing two things at the same time. What am I to go back to, Zenny?
Affiliate program.
Affiliate, okay, yes. The affiliate is either 168 or 399. So the affiliate basic, you know, when you come in basic, you know, you get some restrictions. When you come in as a pro, the restrictions are removed and give you an opportunity to earn much more money.
And what's the thing again, the commission?
Okay, here it is. Here's the, you go to the website and you can review the chart. And, you know, this is, once you're going to build, you know, as I did with Esther will tell you, you know, I really, you know, take care of my members. So I'll go online with you at some point and help you to understand the comp plan and, you know, also help you to understand what you need to do to get through these ranks so that you can earn your bonuses.
And I wanted to say something, Doc, about
yes,
the affiliates. Yeah. Now, when I joined Xtreamfx, I joined because I just wanted the system. In fact, I made a mistake and I went and bought the system from the developer. Don't make that mistake. Now, because these people, they are cheaper, plus you get an awful lot of support. Plus, as you learn, you are actually connected. When you become an affiliate, instantly you can join the Telegram group. In the Telegram group, we get trade setups. So when you are learning, you can also start making money through using that platform.
Exactly. So there's a lot more,
yes,
a lot more than just technology.
Yes, yes. Go on, Doctor. I'm finished.
All right, Esther. All right, I think we answered everybody's questions. Thank you for showing up, everyone. Really appreciate you. Bring a friend and a family member tomorrow and continue to learn, develop yourself. Let's make a lot of money over the next year. Man, Esther, I know you're out front. Esther is out front, for real, guys.
For real. This drama is for real.
For real, all right. So we have some catching up to do. BB, we're got Esther Stan running shoes. All right. But it's all good. It's all good. We're all gonna make $1 million. A lot of us are gonna make $1 million over the next year. A lot of us will, right? And we can say a big amen to that. Yeah. Right? A lot of us will. All right, guys.
Take care.
All right. Love you all.
Okay, thank you.
Love you all. Be good.
We will.
Bye-bye.
It's Monday. It's Monday. Be good.
Monday money.